This is week 4 video journal, spring semester 2015. Hi everyone, thanks for listening today. For me this week, not a lot has happened. The weather was a little cold, but today it's Friday this week and seems like it's getting warm again. I have plans to go on a bike ride this weekend. Hopefully that will be a lot of fun and get some good exercise, which I definitely need some exercise. It's been a long winter with not enough exercising. What else is going on? I have some questions that are really common in our class, and so I'd like to address the questions that were given in the past week. A lot of questions about the midterm exam, and this was all explained in the syllabus. And that's one of the reasons why the first assignment for all the students was to please read the syllabus. I didn't do that just for fun. I did that so you can answer all your questions, and so maybe some of you did not read the entire syllabus, and that's okay. But all of these questions, most of them were answered in the syllabus. To get to the question about the midterm, no, there is no midterm. And for that matter, there's no final exam. This class deals with assignments and completing assignments. Your grade is more based on the assignments, participation, and attendance, because multiple choice tests or excessive writing tests, they don't help me understand if you're learning. And tests are not just for students, they're for instructors and professors as well. And I don't think that when I give you a multiple choice test, A, B, C, or D, that it gives me enough information to decide if what I'm teaching you is working. And so I've decided to have more of an assignment-based course, which means you can spread out your work. You don't have to study really hard before a midterm test or a final exam. And this is because most people who study for tests, it's very common that you would study for a test and you would get a good grade, and then 2 weeks later, you don't remember most of what you studied for. And so many tests are very ineffective for learning. And I want you to remember and retain all of the knowledge that I'm showing you. So answering a question on a multiple choice test is a way to reflect how hard you studied, but it doesn't really reflect how much you've learned or how hard you have worked. Now, if you do really well in your assignments and you work really hard in your assignments, I can grade you on how hard you worked, and I can grade you on your progression. That's another reason why choosing to do a video journal is very important. If you started, and it's not too late to start. If you haven't done your first video yet, just start now. The thing is if you start today and you make your first video journal, at the end of the semester, I can go back and I can look at your first video journal and I can compare it to your final video journal and I can see your progress. Now, this is something that a multiple choice test cannot answer for me. So to answer the question, there's no midterm, there's no final, because I'm concerned with you learning and I'm not concerned with you passing a test. For some of you, that might not be good news. Maybe some people really enjoy taking a test because they think that it's easier to just do one test one time or two tests, and instead of working hard on assignments. However, my class is not designed that way. I want to see that you are learning. I want to notice your progression. And the video journal is a great way to do that. So I can guarantee you, those of you who do video journals are going to get a lot of extra credit. I'm not grading the video journals, but I'm going to give you a lot of extra credit for those of you who decide to do the video journals. I know some people are very concerned about the, excuse me, the privacy. And if you are not comfortable putting your video on YouTube, you can email me your video. Or like some of the other students have done, they just record audio and they do not put their face on the video. There's also a way when you upload your video to YouTube, or another, I know on YouTube for sure, that you can, there's 3 settings on the YouTube video. One of them is public, anyone can see it. The next one is private, which means no one can see it. And the final one is unsearchable, which means that it's not a private video, but only people that have the link, that you copy the link and send it to, can see it. So it's not searchable. And that's the one I want you to do, is I want you to record and use the non-searchable video. So it's the video that I can see. I'm noticing a lot of students sending me video links that are set to private. The only person that can see a private video is you. Okay, so I'm going to end this video journal. It seems like we've already gone over 6.5 minutes. So I'm going to end this video journal today. But next week I will answer more questions. You can also submit video questions if you want. If you, instead of sending it through email, if you want to send me a video question, I would be happy to answer that. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Get outside and enjoy the nice warm weather, or warmer weather. And we'll talk to you next week. Thanks again. Bye.